Uh-oh, now the French connection, Stephan Dion responds.
Other side, here he is with his wife, Jenny.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Go on.
My fellow Canadians, the next 37 days will be some of the most crucial in our history. There has never been a federal election that has more clearly provided to Canadians such a stark choice between two visions for our country. Mr. Harper's party is not the former Progressive Conservative Party. It's not only the word progressive that has been dropped from their name, it's the meaning of it as well. Pendant 2 ans et demi,
for 2.5 years, Canadians had a Prime Minister who doesn't believe that the government can be a positive force for change, a positive change force for dynamic economics. They don't believe that the government has anything to offer to families who have to struggle after job loss. Stephen Harper formed the most conservative government in our history, a government that doesn't believe that the needs of government to take the poorest out of poverty, that doesn't understand the crisis, that doesn't take environmental crisis seriously.
The Conservatives of Mr. Harper are unable to provide sound policies for Canadians. They inherited a surplus of $12 billion, which they have squandered within 2.5 years. So we are almost back to deficit. In the first 2 quarters of 2008, the economy has had its worst performance since 1991, since Brian Mulroney. Statistics Canada admits that the struggling US economy is doing better than Canada's. Since the Conservatives came to office, Canada has lost hundreds of thousands of good, well-paid jobs in our important manufacturing sector. They have put forward no plan to work on our country's challenges because they don't think those problems exist. The word fight against poverty have yet to cross the lips of Mr. Harper. Not only do they have no plan to make our society fairer, they have shown no interest in helping Canadians in need. With this conservative ideology, Canadians are left to fend for themselves. It's not that these Conservatives do not spend. In fact, they are the largest spending government in Canadian history. But they spend with no plan, because they govern for the next day, the next poll, the next election. Never do they govern for the next generation. I say to Canadians, ask yourself, has Canada grown stronger under the Harper Conservatives? Ask Canadian families who are waiting for a childcare space, is Canada growing stronger? Ask the 200,000 families who have faced job losses in the manufacturing sector while their government sat on their hands. Is Canada growing stronger? Ask the hard-working Canadian public servants who this government has fired and intimidated for simply telling the truth. Is Canada growing stronger? Demandez aux Canadiens.
Ask Canadians who support the arts and culture and who saw this government abolish essential programs. Is Canada stronger? Ask Canadians who worry about the place we occupy in the world, who've seen Stephen Harper sabotage worldwide fight against environmental change. Is Canada stronger?
Is something we cannot tolerate anymore. He has been a Prime Minister who wants to control everything but achieves nothing. He has been the most secretive Prime Minister in our history and the most manipulative. Just look at how he triggered this election in breaking his word. He said many times, including in the House of Commons, that he would not seek an early election, that he would respect his own fixed election date law. Stephen Harper broke his word again in calling this election now. He doesn't care. He doesn't think you will notice. But, in fact, he is giving us the opportunity to reject his narrow-minded right-wing agenda and his secretive, unaccountable style of government. Our protest vote, though, will not be enough. It's not what we need. Un vote de blocage, ce n'est pas ce dont nous avons besoin.
It's not what we need. We need a vote to act, to replace this government. A progressive government that we need. This is what the Liberal Party is offering you.
We need to vote to replace this government with a progressive government. It's what we Liberals will offer to you. Starting today, we will talk with you about our exciting plan and vision for our country that will aim to bridge Canadians from sea to sea to sea. A plan to help protect jobs today and create new ones for tomorrow. A plan to invest in the future so that we can live a better country for our children and our grandchildren. Yes, a plan for ourselves and our children, for a stronger economy, a fairer society, and a cleaner environment. And a style of government that will be truly open, accountable, transparent, and honest. We Liberals have the team, we have the plan, and I must add, we have the leadership. I'm excited about this election that will give me the opportunity to have a direct dialogue with you. And for the first time, you will be able to learn more about who I am and what I stand for. Stephen Harper has spent millions of dollars in attack ads, and he will spend millions more to distort reality and attack my character. Well, it's a complete fabrication. That's not me. I love Canada. I entered politics to keep this country together. I fought to keep my country together. I want to devote all my energy now, all my conviction to make this country richer, fairer, and greener, and to have Canada play its full role in the world. I want to speak to you directly as fellow Canadians during the coming weeks. We Liberals will fight fear with hope, lies with facts, and Republican-style attack ads with Canadian-style courage. Stephen Harper has spent millions of dollars in attack ads to distort a key policy of for our country's future, the Liberal Green Shift Plan. In fact, what we are proposing is a great policy for Canada that has worked wherever it has been used in the world. It is supported by countless economists and environmentalists, including Nobel Prizes winners. The idea is as powerful as it is simple. Simple. We will cut your income taxes and shift those taxes to our pollution. We need to cut taxes on productive activities and shift those taxes to pollution. It's what countless economists have told us to do. But it takes a politician with courage and vision to propose it. It's what I am proposing to do. It's what we Liberals are proposing to do. We'll tackle the climate change crisis. We will increase our energy efficiency. And we must increase our competitiveness in the world economy by creating well-paid jobs here at home. Stephen Harper. Don't listen, Stephen Harper. We don't have to choose between these goals. We have to combine them to succeed. Je veux unir l'économie et l'environnement.
I want to unite economy and environment because I know it's possible with a good plan. I want Canada to be a leader in the green revolution everywhere in the world because we are a big population ready to face a big challenge. I want to diminish the poverty by a third and by a half for children. And in this time of one mandate, because I know it is necessary and real doable.